Hey everyone, it is Rose from Yoga for All with Rose. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this breath awareness video that is really geared towards all who feel that they are true beginners who wish to learn more about mindful breathing and breath awareness. So thank you for joining me. I will be laying down on my mat today, and this can be done anywhere you wish to do it. It could be lying on your bed right before going to sleep in order to sort of calm your system, your body down for a good night's rest. So let's lay down on the space you are in. And today I really just wish to do this laying down so that you can have the support of the floor or the surface that you are in and feel as relaxed as possible. So I like to bring my feet a little bit wider than my hips and let my knees fall toward each other, which is called a constructed rest pose. It's lovely for our spine. And you shouldn't feel any discomfort in this pose. So make any adjustments that make you feel as comfortable as possible, whether it's fixing your hair, whether it's fixing your clothing, or the position itself. And then I invite you to just gently place your hands on your belly. Just feel what it is, the sensation of the hands on your belly. If you feel more comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and gently bring the attention to the sensations inside your body. And let's start focusing on the inhale and the exhale as they float in through the nostrils. So gently inhaling. And allow your belly to expand and feel those hands move slightly up. And then at the top of the breath, notice there's a little pause. And with the exhale, your hands might gently come back towards your spine. Inhaling, allowing that belly to expand. Exhaling, softening the hands, the belly, everything. And now I invite you to really direct the breath to the belly, almost like you're trying to gently exaggerate the expansion of the belly. And gently allowing the abdomen to soften with the exhale. One more deep belly breath. And then gently softening everything. Now this time around, let's put our hands around our ribs, however that feels comfortable for you. Sometimes I like to put like a little hook so that you feel the ribs, the sides of your ribs. And then we're going to breathe into the rib space. So gently, just like we did, inhaling, expanding. Almost like your ribs are expanding to your hands. And then exhaling, notice how the ribs just naturally float inwards towards your spine. Inhaling, expanding the ribs. Allowing that movement to happen. And then exhaling, gently softening the ribs. And maybe now I invite you to exaggerate that just a little bit, not so that you feel discomfort in the sensation of breath, but just kind of almost like you are challenging yourself. If you can just pull that air a little bit more without straining and allowing those sides ribs to expand, to create more space for your lungs and your torso. One more deep inhale to the sides of your ribs, expanding sideways, creating space. Exhaling and softening. And then let's bring our hands to the top parts of the lungs. So My fingers are somewhat on my collarbones, and then I wish to find a place where my elbows can still rest on the floor so that I feel relaxed. And maybe it's just one hand up here. If two hands is too much, find the version where you can touch the top part of your chest. And now we're going to breathe to the top part of the chest. So gently inhaling and really allowing that space under your hands expand. And exhaling softly. Note that this sensation is different from the belly and the sides of the ribs. And it kind of, you get there towards the end of your breath. So inhaling, gently deepening the breath, maybe feeling a little bit of movement at the top of your lungs. And then gently allowing everything soften with the exhale. Without strain, without harsh effort, just enjoy the expansion with the inhale. Maybe observing the hands move up a little bit and then gently exhaling. Let's spend a couple more breaths here, just observing, almost like you are investigating what is available, what is that lung capacity, how does that feel as a sensation in your body. Gently meeting yourself where you are with kindness. And then one more deep inhale, filling all the way to the tops of the lungs, softening in the upper body. No straining, just breathing and softening. And then let's just release the arms wherever comfortable for you. Maybe it's a little bit away from the body. Maybe you like connecting them to your body. Find a nice placement for your body. And before we move on, let's just do a little windshield wiper, letting the knees fall to one side, bring them back up, releasing if you carried any tension in your lower back during this time. And then just gently find the position you started in. Maybe the feet are a little wider than your hips and the knees come toward each other. Observe a long spine from your pelvis to the back of your head. And then we're going to breathe through these 3 spaces with one inhale. So with an inhale, gently feel the belly expand. Then move that expansion to the sides of your ribs and then all the way to the top of the lungs. And then gently floating the air out with the exhale. 2 more breaths here. Gently inhaling through the nose, allowing the belly to expand, ribs to expand, as well as the top of the chest. Really lovely expansion, and then softening with the exhale without straining. Inhaling one last time, filling the expansiveness of the belly, then the sides of the ribs, and then the top of the lungs, and softening gently with the exhale. Now I invite you to turn your way to one side, pause there for a moment, and then when you feel ready, allow your hands to push you up to a comfortable seated pose where your spine is upright. And then before we move on with our day, take a moment to notice if something has changed during this short breathing awareness. Maybe you feel a little calmer in your mind, in your body. Maybe not. Just receive, observe what is present on this side of the practice. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. I invite you to look into the other mindful movement breath videos that I have here. And as always, please subscribe, like and comment, and share this with your friends. Be well.